Travel, beauty, fashion, entertainment, arts, fitness, celebrity interviews, and inspiring, engaging conversations with some of the best new and old music around. All this and more when you tune into On the Go with Tiffany Patton podcast. Now, here's your host, Tiffany Patton.
You are listening to and watching On the Go with Tiffany Patton, your link to love, life, and liberty. And we have an amazing show for you today. We are headed into the holiday season. And of course, what would the holidays be without laughter? Well, we have that for you. We have no other than funny woman herself, comedian. I mean, I think she put the cray in crazy, and that's crazy good. It is no other than comedian Lunelle. We will be speaking to her. She is on the big screen doing the remake of A Star is Born, and we will find out what she has going on, the big screen, and much more. Also, we have A.D. Dolphin. Now, if his name sounds familiar, then it should. And the reason why is because you've seen him numerous of times on the Steve Harvey show, the morning show, as well as Steve Harvey's television show. And he helps lots of people get fit and get their bodies back on track with his product, Dherbs. He is the CEO of Dherbs, and we'll be speaking to him about what we need to do this holiday season to keep us fit inside and out. And with that being said, I have just someone who is making Nick Cannon, giving him cannons, I want to say, giving him cannons. Like these type cannons. Yeah. He's giving him a total new physique. And his physique is pretty tight, most women say. And if you've seen him wilding out, he's wilding out because his body is cut and there is a man behind that. And his name is Arron Sain. He is the trainer to celebrities as well as the chef. Yes, that's right. He keeps his meals prepared and keeps them going every week. And we will be speaking to him live here on the go. With that being said, I have a power-packed show for you today. And we're going to get you ready for the holidays. With that being said, with the trainers, with the chefs that's giving you the nutrition, along with you, Lunelle, keeping you laughing, I would be remiss if I didn't have a chef here to prepare and show you how to get on the go with your meals, either during the week or during the holiday season. And with that being said, I am so excited to have one of my favorite chefs, Chef Maurice from Lone Star Catering. He will be here preparing a little something for you guys to show you what you need to do this holiday season. So make sure that you stay tuned and stay locked. You are watching and listening to On the Go with Tiffany Patton, your link to love, life, and liberty.
24 Grill, located inside the Western Book Cadillac Hotel in Detroit, presents a casual approach to fine dining. For more information, call 313-964-3821 or visit the website at 24grill.com.
And we're back. You're listening to and watching On the Go with Tiffany Patton, your link to love, life, and liberty. And of course, I have the man of the hour. He is CEO of Dherbs. You have seen him on Steve Harvey Morning Show, or heard him on Steve Harvey Morning Show, and seen him on the Steve Harvey Show. It is no other than the man who keeps everybody fit from the inside out, Mr. A.D. Dolphin. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. How
now,
you doing over there?
I'm good. I am good. Now, I heard something that you are the grandson of the musical mogul, John Dolphin?
Yep, that's my grandfather.
Wow. Okay. So I know you have a love for music. Was that because of your grandfather?
Definitely.
Okay.
He initiated those genes within us.
So you go from music and then you have a basketball background. You play basketball.
Yeah, I played basketball for Central Arkansas, and then from there I went overseas and played in Australia. Mm-hmm. And then I came home and began my business career. And
your business, that has taken off in a way that I'm not sure, did you know or feel that it would take off in that matter or no?
Absolutely.
Okay.
For everything I do.
Oh, okay.
I'm mad we not as far as I think we should be.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, well, tell those who are watching what Dherbs is and what it does for the body overall.
No problem. Basically, Dherbs is a herbal company.
Okay.
So Dherbs has about 400 different products. Mm-hmm. But our main product, which is the product I think you're speaking of, is the Dherbs Full Body Cleanse.
Yes.
Now, that particular product is a life changer. It's changing lives all over the planet. And that's also that was the beginning product. That was the first product that we came up with. Mm-hmm. And it has basically the Full Body Cleanse. It has seven formulas, all geared to clean out your major eliminative channels. That's your gallbladder, your heart, mm-hmm. your liver, your colon, your spleen, your lungs, your kidneys, your adrenal glands, your blood, and your skin. So it's going to flush out all those impurities within those particular areas of your body. Also on your cleanse, we want you to eat a certain way. So you're going to eat a raw food diet. I always kind of tell people you can't eat the same foods that gave you the notion to cleanse during your cleanse. So you got to make a dietary change. And if you do that, a bunch of wonderful things that happen to you. You'll see weight loss. You'll be able to sleep better, be able to concentrate and focus a lot better, a variety of things.
Okay, so for me, I don't think I necessarily want to lose a lot of weight, but I would like to sleep through the night because I notice that I don't sleep through the night. I don't know if that's just because I'm a visionary or if it's because of what I'm eating. The second thing, most women want to lose, the middle part now, but without losing anything else. How does Dherbs, how do we do that? Because that's my fear. I'm like, okay, I want to do this, but I don't want to lose the stuff that I need that helps me look like the woman that I am.
No, you know what? That's always an issue when people talk about that. So first of all, just the middle part in general. So let's speak on that. Okay. Your body can hold up to 25 pounds of undigested food within its system. Oh, wow. So that's what's usually going on. So when people have that little midsection and they're working out continuously and it doesn't go anywhere, it just means it needs a little help. And that's where you can apply the Full Body Cleanse to your life. Okay. And you'll notice that middle area will dwindle quite a bit. Now, as far as the other parts of your area, so a lot of times people like to be sometimes thicker in certain body parts. Yes. Unfortunately, your body doesn't care. So if your body needs to lose weight in that particular area, it will. So therefore, if you're 5'5" and you like being 150, technically, you might be a little bit bigger than what you're supposed to be. So if you do the cleanse, it is possible for you to lose that weight in certain areas. But now, if you don't want to lose that weight in certain areas, I always tell people, exercise those areas. So if you want your bottom to stay a little bit bigger than normal, then what you have to do is jump in, do those squats during those cleanses. turn that into muscle, and therefore, you'll be able to highlight certain areas of your body just through exercise.
Okay. So I'm glad you said that because I definitely need to do that. So this is, now you don't only have the body cleanse. You do have many other products. I even saw one that would help you have peace of mind, basically, in a nutshell. I don't want to describe it in the way I think that most people would. And then there was even something that you had for men, which I'm not even sure really how to start talking about that product. But
what was the product?
It was like an oil that is used for the reproductive area of a man, and I'm not really sure what that does in its entirety, but it caught me off guard, I'm gonna say.
So you gotta realize there's essential oils out there that can motivate your body in different ways. Okay. God has put everything on this planet, so therefore you don't really necessarily have to run to pharmaceutical drugs. It's all in front of us. And it's usually through food. You know what I mean? Not processed food, but real food. I'm talking about things from the earth, plants, vegetables, fruits, all those kinds of things. So that can really, really supply your body what it needs and wants.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about what we need to do this holiday season, because normally around this time we get into the turkeys, the macaroni and cheese, the greens, ham. I mean, we just lay it on. And then come January 1st, we'll do this from now all the way through the end of the year. And then January 1st, we want to start off and want to be fit and do all of these, resolutions. But it becomes a little bit harder. So tell us how we can kind of have a balance in this holiday season.
So first of all, I always want to mention that this time of year, I'm not trying to scare anyone. This is called heart.
Wait a minute. Did you say this is called heart attack season?
This is heart attack season.
Oh my goodness.
This is heart attack season. Between now and the first of the year, more heart attacks, more stress. People are dying during this time than more other times of the year. And it has a lot to do with the stress and the things that we eat. So we're literally eating our way into sickness. Now, I can tell you of plenty of things that you can do. One thing that I would tell people to do because right now, I'm sure people are going to more parties. They're drinking more. Yeah. So they're splurging a little bit. One way you can kind of keep it all under control, if you take like a dessert plate and use your dessert plate as your real plate. So therefore, we can help keep those portions small, and you can still enjoy the season of those foods during this time of year, but you're not going to do it. You're not going to overdo it, basically.
Okay, but I can take that little plate back. How many times can I take it back, though, before it's an issue?
Well, that's the problem. So some people go back 10 times. So what I'm trying to say is, you know what? You got to do everything under moderation.
Right.
So you know what? Try to have some self-control. And that's really what this is all about. The cleanse everyone thinks the cleanse is solely about weight loss. Weight loss. And people use it as that kind of a tool. But it's really not. The true goal of the cleanse is to help you change your lifestyle. So therefore, when Christmas rolls around, when Thanksgiving rolls around, you know how to say, I'm done. And get up and walk away from the table. So you're supposed to learn these lessons when you do the cleanse, so you have that ability to walk away from that table when it's time.
So tell us why it's so important to cleanse, because I don't think, especially in the African American community, I don't even think we were taught or brought up to do cleansing. But there's other cultures that they do colon cleanse. They do certain things, on habit a certain amount of times per year. And so they know and understand. Tell us why it is so important for us to cleanse our body.
The reason why we already know that, as African Americans, we're not doing such a great job when it comes to eating habits is because of the fact that 42% of African Americans have high blood pressure. 36% of them have diabetes 2. So these are things that we're literally eating our way into sickness. So we're doing it to ourselves. Now, for those other races, those numbers are much, much lower. So that already lets us know that we're literally doing it to ourselves, and we have to make a change.
Okay. So I don't need to eat as much. I need to take my little bitty plate. But I can maybe go back a few times for the peach cobbler and the turkey and the dressing, and I'll be okay.
Keep it all in moderation, and you'll be just fine. And then towards the top of the year, when you feel like you're ready to do that cleanse, go all in and get your body right there back in shape. But we also recommend what people do, since it is a rough time of the year and people are dealing with so much stress and they're eating more, drinking more. What we tell people to do is be in between Thanksgiving and Christmas, try to cleanse. Keep your body in shape. Try to cleanse in between there. The cleanse is only 20 days. So therefore, people can pull it off. So in between Thanksgiving and Christmas, try to do a cleanse. And if you do that cleanse in between them successfully, you'll notice that you're going to feel better. And then when Christmas does roll around, it makes it a little bit easier for you to say, I've had enough.
So how many times should we do the cleanse per year? Is there a certain set time?
That all depends on how well or how bad you eat. So if you really consider yourself a bad eater, do it every seasonal change. If you're really, really good about your diet, then do it, I would probably say do it at least once a year, maybe twice a year, but no more than that if you're a really good eater.
Okay. Well, of course, I'm a really good eater. So of course. So I'll only need to do it once or twice. AD, tell us how we can find you and how we can purchase the products. And then maybe if you'd like to give us a few of the other products that you have so that we'll know what we need to get, because we do need to put natural things in our body. I was speaking to someone and they said, since you're living, why put non-living things in our bodies? And this is certainly a living thing. These are herbs that come from the ground, so we need to put these things in our bodies.
Well, first of all, they can find me at anything that's AD Dolphin, all social media platforms. They can find me, and they can also find Dherbs, Dherbs, at any social media platform, so they can always find us that way. They're interested in purchasing any of our products. Like I said, we have 400, but our main product that we tend to advertise a lot, which we're pretty known for, is the full body cleanse. You can purchase that at dherbs.com. The letter D, the word herbs, so DHERBS.com. If they want to give us a call and they have questions, it's 866-434-3727 and extension 1, and you can ask all the questions. Anyone who picks up the phone at dherbs.com has done the cleanse, and they could talk about it from a personal experience, and we always felt like that was so important. Now, as far as other products that we have that are out there that I really feel like is beneficial, the one thing that we kind of brought up in the beginning is that a lot of people struggle with is that midsection. So we do have a product that they don't necessarily have to use in the cleansing fashion. It's just something that they can just buy. So, and that's called the colon and digestive formula. And we also have one that's stronger, and it's called bowel motion. And it does exactly that. It puts your bowels in motion. And so if you're ready, for something like that, and I really, like I said, that midsection is really, really big. So therefore, I mean, that's a real big problem for everyone. So, it's going to help keep that down.
We need to get that down, AD. We need to get that down. They say it's love handles, but I don't think so. I don't think I want anybody.
There you go. Don't buy into that.
Right. I thank you so much for being on the go with us. We definitely need to, as AD said, you want to make sure you have the small plates. You can go back a few times, but be disciplined. And you definitely want to make sure that when you do what you do this holiday season between Thanksgiving and Christmas, that you do the full body cleanse. You definitely want to do that. I thank you so much, AD Dolphin, for being on the go with us. You definitely want to make sure that you follow him on all social media sites. You are listening and watching On the Go with Tiffany Patton, your link to love, life, and liberty. We'll be right back with Arron Sain.
24 Grill, located inside the Western Book Cadillac Hotel in Detroit, presents a casual approach to fine dining. For more information, call 313-964-3821 or visit the website at 24grill.com.
And we're back. You are listening and watching On the Go with Tiffany Patton, your link to love, life, and liberty. And I have one of the celebrity chefs and trainers here live on the go with us. He affectionately stated that he is just a chef, someone just from the hood that started out, and he does great work, because if you've seen the likes of Wild 'N Out's Nick Cannon, his physique is all a testament to this man, Mr. Arron Sain, who has kept him physically fit as well as nutritionally on point, so that he is able to take his body, mind, soul, and spirit, I even want to say, to the next level. I welcome Mr. Arron Sain to On the Go. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. Now, okay, so your mother started you out. You watched your mom, and you were watching her cook, and you said, you know what? I want to do that. You didn't just take like a normal interest. You went the extra mile. Tell us a little bit about you growing up and wanting to say, you know what? Because most guys look and say, okay, I'm going to just let mom do it. You took it one further. You said, no, I want to do that. I want to learn how to do that myself.
Well, growing up, both my mother and father both worked a lot.
Uh-huh.
My mother worked for Illinois Bell, so she was a coin collector for the payphones.
Wow.
And my father was
a principal?
A principal, a PE teacher, basketball coach, volleyball coach. So they normally worked late into the night, So when we would get out of school, you had to eat, So
True.
I mean, I remember like the first thing that I mastered was like cheese eggs.
Wow, cheese eggs.
Cheese eggs all the time.
So when did you go from cheese eggs to preparing full meals? I mean, when did you understand that, okay, this is not just something that I'm doing or I like to do. I actually have a passion to do it. And not only do I have a passion to do it, I'm actually good at doing it. When did that happen?
When I was younger, I used to watch a lot of Food Network chefs and cooks on TV with my mother, and it used to just look so interesting, to be able to like create food, and be able to set the atmosphere, because food can heal the heart, I believe, depending on a lot of times people eat food when they're not in a good mood.
Yeah.
Food revolves around a lot of things in life. When we're celebrating, there's food.
Mm-hmm.
When we're mourning, there's food. So I wanted to be able to kind of, help my friends out and family, just with a nice little dish or something.
Well, you said something. I read something that you said, and you stated that you liken food to music. It just makes people feel good, which is so true. And then you also said something that I really loved. You said you like to help people get healthy from the inside out.
Absolutely. Even Lauryn Hill said, "How we gonna win if we ain't right within?"
Yes, she did. How we gonna win if we ain't right within? She did say that.
So I'm a firm believer in you got to go inside.
Yeah.
And once you start getting your nutrition on point, your mind, your body, meditating and stuff like that, the physical form on the outside has no choice but to follow.
That's good. That's good.
A lot of times I run into people and myself, and the only reason why I'm such a tyrant sometimes, or I'm harder on my clients, is because I remember a time when I was not serious about my health. Wow. So I've heard every excuse, and I've made up excuses. So with that being said, I like to start from point A. What are your bad habits? And we're not going to go to the next level until we deal with your bad habits. It's step one.
That's good. That's good. So do you want to know mine right now? I mean, you got time for mine.
Go ahead. So what do you find is some of your toughest hurdles to get over when it comes to eating?
You know what? Honestly, I don't necessarily eat bad per se, because I don't like fast food. Most people, have fast food issues. That's not me. Most people love sweets. Weirdly enough, I don't necessarily need to have sweets. I like chips, but mainly I think my issue is eating late at night, because I'm literally on the go. Like you're on the go right now. I'm on the go so much that by the time I get settled enough to eat, it's late.
See, and the one thing with that is, for me, and my beliefs when it comes to doing these things, it don't matter what time it is you eat.
Okay.
It's everybody. See, the thing about it is everybody's body is different.
Okay.
You certain things that I can eat that you can't eat.
True.
Certain carbohydrates you can have that I cannot have. So, like with my clients, I put them on a set calorie count.
Okay.
And broken down into macros. And macros are basically just 3 different categories: your proteins, your fats, and your carbs. Now, once we sit down and we figure out your body type, and we figure out what makes your metabolism move and what works for you, we'll set how many grams of protein, carbs, and fat you're allowed to have in a day. So I don't care what time you eat at.
Okay.
But at the same time, I also give my clients food lists and grocery lists. So I'm in control of whatever you eating at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. I know as long as you sticking to the script, we're good. As long as you're not eating chips at 9 o'clock at night.
Maybe every once in a while, maybe, just to kind of keep me going. Yes, I may do that. But I love salads. I in my mind, I should be healthier in certain areas, but I'm getting older. So, that midriff thing, like me and AD Dolphin, we were just talking about, most women around a certain age start having an issue with the midriff, and I'm not down with muffin tops, okay? I'm not down with that at all. So
no baked goods.
Right, no baked goods here. So I need to know how to get rid of that. I might need to take you on, and we might need to do a thing, or I literally show people how you help me, because I've never thought about what I eat, and I know people do it, but I never made a conscious set schedule, like, okay, you're only going to eat this, this, and this. I don't do that. And maybe that is where my bad habits lie, is that it's not that I don't have discipline. I have that, but I'm not intentional with my eating. And so, I might eat good today and tomorrow, but then, the third day on the weekend, I might just binge out just because I'm thinking I'm doing well.
But see, also, I like to give my clients cheat meals. Like based on your progress. Like, you know what? We've lost 5 pounds this week. You know what? We're going to throw in a burger and fry. What that does is that also throws the body off, because you've been eating clean all week.
Right.
So let's throw the body off and throw something with some high fats in there. But at the same time, psychologically and mentally, it gives you a break.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're able to go another 5 days with eating something, because you got a reward coming on Saturday.
Yes.
The thing about it is, and everybody has their own way of life coaching people or coaching people, however you want to call it, when it comes to putting people on diets.
Yeah.
But I don't really get into the keto thing. Okay. I don't get into naming it a certain thing with catchy phrases. I don't do that.
Okay.
Because 9 times out of 10 with these gimmick diets, it isn't a way of life. You're not going to eat keto till you die. It don't work like that. You're not going to drink Herbalife shakes forever. So that's the one thing that's
good.
With Derek Blanks, the celebrity photographer in Atlanta, he's got tremendous results, and he has not fell off because it's a lifestyle now. Okay. As we work together, my job is to teach you to understand yourself. And even I'm not really a religious person, you know what I'm saying? I'm very spiritual, but even in the Bible, it always talked about man, know thyself. Know thyself. Why were they always beating that in your head? Know thyself.
To thine own self be true. That's true. Yes. Yes.
And that's the thing. We don't take time, or a lot of coaches don't take time to help people know themselves.
That's good.
So what happens? 16 weeks, 12 weeks after you're done with the program, you don't even know who you are. So what happens? You go right on back to your bad habits.
That's good.
Because you were just being instructed instead of educated.
That's good. That's good. Okay, so have you found, once again, I laughed and joked with AD about when you lose weight, my issue is losing, as a woman, is losing certain curves and shapes. I don't want to just, I remember one time I was working out really well, but I lost all of my behind, and I wanted to keep it. And I mean, certain things with us as women, we want to be feminine, we want to be shapely, but a lot of times when we start doing the things that we need to do that is best for us, we begin to lose some of that. How do we combat that? What do we do to make sure that we stay, firm, healthy, but yet shapely?
Well, first of all, a lot of times people got to understand you can't target where fat comes off.
Okay.
A lot of people are like, how do I just take fat off my stomach? How do I just take fat off my thigh? It don't work like that. Fat comes off where it needs to come off first.
Wow. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, AD said that.
And sometimes when we're dieting down,
mm-hmm.
and you wanna make sure you keep your glutes or keep your quads, your thighs, something like that. I believe that's the time when you put those muscle groups and those exercises in overdrive.
Okay.
So maybe if you want to keep your butt, you know what? We're dieting down pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to work glutes maybe 2 to 3 times a week instead of 1 time a week.
Okay.
You really focus on that area. But at the same time, when you're trying to lose weight,
mm-hmm.
you're going to lose a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
Unless you're just a genetic freak.
Okay, so the holiday season is approaching. How do we maintain some self-control? That's honestly what it boils down to. How do we maintain self-control? Because I'm sorry, people like myself, now I'm normally pretty good throughout the year, but man, I can't wait to November, because November, December, all bets is off for me normally. I'm just, I go right through till January because that's my birthday. So after my birthday, then that's when I quit, which isn't.
Well, the first tip I'm going to give everybody is stop going to 5 to 6 different people's houses. That's 5 to 6 plates right there.
Okay, that's a good one. That's
tip 1.
Okay.
And you know what? And do things in moderation. It doesn't, just because it's Thanksgiving don't mean that you have to go mad crazy all day.
Mm-hmm.
You mean to tell me you just gonna eat all day?
I'm listen, I've talked to at least 20 people, and that is, outside of watching the football game, that is their whole agenda for the entire day. Eat, maybe take a nap, watch the game, get back up, eat some more. That is their entire agenda. Literally.
Okay, so look, dig this then. If that's what the entire agenda is, then do it like this. You get up in the morning,
mm-hmm.
you make sure you hit the gym.
Okay.
Now me, I'm going to put in a little extra cardio than I normally would because I know what's about to go down.
Okay.
Second thing is, if I'm going to eat 3 or 4 times a day,
mm-hmm.
I'm going to do it in moderation, and I'm going to have portion control. So let's say my first meal or my first plate,
mm-hmm.
now this is all dependent on what ethnicity you come from and what y'all having on y'all table.
Okay.
Now, for me and my mom's house, I may go in for, more of a heavier protein my first plate. So maybe if you like ham, maybe if you like the turkey mm-hmm. and stuff like that, mm-hmm. I'll go that route.
Okay.
Then take a break.
Okay.
Then I'll go in for like dressing and macaroni and cheese. Now you see, I'm separating things.
Yeah, you are.
So my first plate was protein. My second plate will probably be carbs.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's say I'm going to eat again, and it's later in the night.
Mm-hmm.
What I would do is I go for protein and then like greens, collard greens, and keep it more of a protein and vegetable type of plate.
Okay, you just totally messed up my whole, because you got to have the yams with the fried turkey, with the macaroni and cheese, then with a little bit of, so I got to change all of that up. I have to separate.
You like your sides spilling all over each other.
I waited all year for this, so yes.
You know what? But I mean, in all seriousness, you know what I would really do is I really buckle down on my lifestyle leading up to Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Because if you know that you're really gonna go in on that day, man, really focus, like 3-4 weeks out. So so when Thanksgiving comes, you can go ahead and you can eat and enjoy your family and not feel bad. But what you do is you get right back on the horse the next day.
Okay. Well, seeing as though I don't have 3 to 4 weeks, I'm just gonna try to be as disciplined as I can now. But I'll be good for Christmas though. I can start now for Christmas, so that way I'm set for Christmas.
Proper preparation prevents poor performance.
Wait, say that one more time. That was a lot of P's. Go right again.
Proper preparation prevents poor performance.
Proper preparation prevents poor performance.
There you go.
I like it. Okay, sir. Well, I got to have you back because I'm telling you, this is not, one setting is not going to help me. I'm going to need to continue on this. But tell us, how can we find you if we need you to train us, if we need you, because you're an amazing chef, if we need you to, help us with our weekly meals. And one thing that I think I did research with you is that you do the, what is it, with the bags, and you suck the air out of the bags with your food. Vacuum your food. Yes.
Vacuum seal.
Yes. Yeah. Is that... does that give you more, does that keep nutrients in our food longer? Is it better for us to prepare or store our food in that manner?
When you vacuum sealing food, it gives it more of a shelf time.
Okay.
A longer shelf time for you to store it in the refrigerator or store it in the in the freezer.
Okay.
So when I was meal prepping for like a lot of people and nutrition stores, people would vacuum seal them. They'll buy a mass amount of them, freeze them, and then take them out the night before. So the next morning, they can just throw them in their lunch bags, and then when they get to work, just heat them right on up.
Okay. So, sounds good. I'm definitely going to do it because I've been watching some commercials and I'm thinking, I don't know about that. I'm not sure if I need to do that. But seeing as though you do that, I'm going to incorporate that as well. And that's something I think that all of us need to do because we do need to be mindful of what we put in our bodies. We want to be able to stay on the go. Pun is definitely intended. And because when we don't, that's when things happen to ourselves where we end up in a hospital or we end up in, our bodies in conditions that we don't want. So we definitely...
And that's one of the biggest things for me. The one thing that I really want people to understand out of all of this, with the information that we're giving and the jokes and stuff, you know what I'm saying, is let's be proactive instead of reactive. Let's take care of our bodies. Let's do the right thing before we get to the doctor and the doctor tells us that we have diabetes.
Ooh, that's good. Yeah, because I don't want to hear that. So I'm definitely going to make sure that I change how I eat this Thanksgiving. I'll prepare for Christmas, but we definitely have to have you back on the show. Tell us how we can find you and how we can follow you.
You can find me on Instagram at Arron, ARRON _Sain, SAIN. Also on Facebook, Arron Sain. Email is insane72. That's INSAIN 72 at iCloud.com. And be on the lookout for my Insanely Fit seasoning that I got coming out, which I sent you some on the way.
Yes, I cannot wait to get it because I will season some food. Now, I don't like bland food at all. So I'm waiting for it.
This season is straight from the heavens.
Listen to that. Straight from the... Now, you did hear him say insane was one of his taglines. He gives you an insane workout. He tells us to do some insane things. However, if we do some of the insane things that he tells us to do, we can definitely get our bodies and our minds in a better place, because inevitably what we do to our bodies, our mind will follow. Everything will fall in line. I thank you so much. Can't wait to get that seasoning. Make sure that you see all of his information at the bottom of the screen. Make sure that you follow him. And we got to get you on the go. We got to do some more things, Arron, okay?
Let me know. I'm down.
All right. I'm going to hold you to that now.
You just let me know. I'll be ready.
All right. I have been on the go with the celebrity chef and trainer, Mr. Arron Sain. The boy is a bad boy. I told you. He's going to help us get through this holiday season in rare form. You are listening and watching On the Go with Tiffany Patton, your link to love, life, and liberty. We'll be right back.
24 Grill, located inside the Western Book Cadillac Hotel in Detroit, presents a casual approach to fine dining. For more information, call 313-964-3821 or visit the website at 24grill.com.
And we're back. You are listening and watching On the Go with Tiffany Patton. And as I promised you, we have the man of the hour. Now, I know we've learned how to, cleanse ourselves and be in control of our portions, but we're going to throw all of that out the window right now. That's going bye-bye, because we are here with the Chef Maurice from Lone Star Catering, and he has an amazing meal. Now, you want to get on the go. And sometimes you want to start a pre-Thanksgiving like I do. Okay. So this is an on-the-go pre-Thanksgiving meal that he has prepared, that he's going to prepare for us now. So, hello, Chef Maurice. Hey, how are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Man, okay. So, you, sir, have just all types of goodies.
All types of goodness over here.
Yes, all types of goodness. Yeah. And it smells really, really good.
Yep.
So, Tell us what we are about to embark upon, because I'm ready to eat.
I know. So, what I did for you today, we have some braised short ribs. Oof. We have some roasted Brussels sprouts. Ooh. I roasted them in pepper bacon fat.
Pepper bacon
fat. Come on now.
That's all types of goodness.
Yeah. Yummy.
All types of bad, but all types of good.
And for the starch, I have a dressing croquette. Yeah, where they do that at?
I didn't know that was a thing.
No, it's not. It is. It's my thing.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's going to be topped with a cranberry sauce. That's cranberry gel with a simple syrup, and topped it with a little triple sec. It's a little white fruity liqueur.
Fruity liqueur?
Yeah.
See, this is what happens.
Yeah.
When you watch On the Go.
This is what happens when you invite me.
Oh, yeah. Hello. This is... Okay, now, with me saying that, while he is cooking, Mr. Chef Maurice is so good that he has been nominated for the Best in Black, or Best Food, Best Restaurant?
Best Caterer.
Best Caterer. Now, listen. This is not my first time at this rodeo. It may be yours, but I'm telling you, as soon as you taste this food, it'll never be the first time. You'll just keep coming back for more and more.
Right.
With that being said, you guys need to go right now to the bestinblack.com.
Yep.
And go to caterers.
Go to services.
Services.
Yes.
Then caterers.
Then best caterer.
Best caterer. And then when you go down to Lone Star Catering.
Absolutely.
And you click that, submit it, and you're done. Now, I think you can do that as many times as you want to.
You can vote every day.
So every day, you need to do that from now until the 23rd of November, because we want him to win. This man has made his own dressing croquettes. Didn't even know it was a thing. But it's a thing now.
I didn't know it was a thing either.
You see?
So Tiffany calls me, right, and goes, I need something Thanksgiving stuff. And I'm like,
on the go.
Okay, on the go. And I was literally up last night thinking like, what the heck can I do? And it just came to me.
See?
Came to me.
I inspire.
You inspired.
This is what I do.
You're my inspiration.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this stuff is smelling really, really good right now. Okay, so with the braised ribs, what type of ingredients did you use to make those?
Now you know I'm not gonna tell you all the ingredients.
Okay, yeah, not all, but just.
So I seared them with chef's personal seasoning.
Personal seasoning.
Yep. Some fresh thyme, a little parsley. Seared them good on both sides with a little oil.
Okay.
Once I seared them, I added a little water to it. Added a little base. Made a little stock. Added some roux, which is a thickener, flour and butter. Once they got thick, seasoned up a little bit more with chef's little special ingredient.
Special ingredient.
Yeah. So and then I covered it and just let it steep, and set that to the side. Then took my the bacon, cooked the bacon off. Yeah, that pepper bacon saved your life.
I've been trying to stay away from pork. I've been doing real good, but nobody knew that my secret vice when it came to pork. It was only one thing. It wasn't pork chops. Bacon. And then he brings in my favorite bacon.
Yes. Pepper bacon.
Pepper bacon.
Yep. And then once I drizzle this cranberry sauce over the top.
Yes.
This ain't your mama's cranberry sauce. This is kicked up cranberry sauce. You're going to like it.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, it's smelling really good.
Yep. So we almost there.
Okay.
We almost there.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so what types of things or what types of traditions do you and your family have for the holidays?
We do actually for Thanksgiving. We alternate houses. Everybody always want to come to my house. I'm like, no, let's give my house a break.
Of course.
Right. But for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, we do a Christmas breakfast at my house.
Nice.
That's our tradition.
Okay.
So of course I wound up cooking, and we have everything from lamb chops to steak to omelets to fresh waffles to salmon croquettes to chicken wings,
now
mimosas.
You know, sister want to invite herself now,
yeah.
right?
Oh,
do
yeah.
understand?
The struggle be real.
The struggle be real.
The struggle be real. The struggle be really real.
You know what? Maybe I have to. Maybe I need to do a birthday brunch at the beginning of the year, and then have Lone Star Catering cater that. And
absolutely.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yes.
So we are almost there.
All right.
With this here, I'm gonna take a little bit of this crumbled up bacon.
Oh,
put that over there like that.
Yes.
And we'll take our dressing croquette. Set that right there.
Dressing croquettes.
We'll take our sauce.
Yes. Oh.
Lay that over there like that. And then just for garnish. Just for garnish.
Just for garnish.
We just throw.
Just for temptation.
Yeah. We'll just throw some bacon up there.
Thou shalt not tempt.
And there you go.
Oh my God.
All
and
for
it
you.
smells all for me.
All for you.
Okay.
Let's slide this over here.
Now if I eat all of this,
Slide it over
production
there.
and all of that, they'll be real mad if I don't share. So
There's a fork.
Okay, I'm gonna try this now. Okay.
There's a knife.
Get your whole life. Right here. Your whole life. Okay. I'm just going to turn this on around. I want to get a little piece of this. And then I want the croquette. I really do. Okay. Yes.
While she's enjoying that.
Yes, I am. Yes, but definitely, while I am enjoying this, all jokes aside, you definitely want to go to thebestinblack.com. Go to services, then catering, and select Lone Star Catering. Chef Maurice is amazing. You need to do this every day. Twice a day. Until November 23rd.
All right.
This is amazing.
Awesome.
I thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please come back.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure.
On the go with the man. I told you. Had to throw all that stuff out the window because he came. Chef Maurice, Lone Star Catering. For the very best, please tell us how we can contact you if we want more of this amazing food, or want you to cater any one of our holiday events this
you can contact me on my social media, on my website, www.lonestarcateringonline.com. You can catch me on Facebook at Lone Star Catering, or you can catch me on Instagram at Lone Star Catering.
You want to do that? This is good. You've been on the go with the food phenom himself, Mr. Chef Maurice and Lone Star Catering. We'll be right back. Make sure that you do Best in Black services, Lone Star Catering. We'll be right back. You're watching On the Go with Tiffany Patton. You're linked to Love, Life, and This is Liberty. We'll be back.
24 Grill, located inside the Western Book Cadillac Hotel in Detroit, presents a casual approach to fine dining. For more information, call 313-964-3821 or visit the website at 24grill.com.
And we're back. You're watching and listening to On the Go with Tiffany Patton. You're linked to Love, Life, and Liberty. And this holiday season is full of major box office blockbusters. You do not want to miss these movies that are coming this season. As always, the holiday season is full of love stories, kids movies, and action-packed movies back to back. And of course, I have you all together because you are on the go to the show with this season's holiday movies.
If we don't do what we love, then we wouldn't exist.
It's time, kid.
It's like nothing really matters to him right now, including me.
You gotta think real hard about this. You got people that need you now.
I'm taking the fight.
Victor Drago, son of Ivan Drago, who infamously killed Apollo Creed, appeared today to issue a challenge to Adonis Creed.
Don't do this.
I ain't got a choice.
That's the same thing your father said, and he died right here in my hands. That kid was raised in hate. It's dangerous. He broke things in me that ain't never been fixed. It ain't worth it.
It's not just us anymore, Dick.
I want to rewrite history.
If you want to fight this man, that's your business. But don't pretend this is about your father.
This here is all about my wife, my kids, the life that I live. Through the night, I was his. It was right what I did. My ups and downs, my slips, my falls, my trials and tribulations, my heart, my balls.
This won't be the end of me. Or you. It can't be, because we're a team.
Now you know what you're fighting for.
Round after round, you learn more about yourself. And when I stepped in that ring, it wasn't all about me.
Welcome to Rhyme City, a celebration of the harmony between humans and Pokemon.
Tim, your dad was a legend in this precinct. If you were anything like your dad...
I'm not.
I remember. You wanted to be a Pokemon trainer when you were young.
Yeah, that didn't really work out. Someone there? Whoever you are, I know how to use this.
Oh, jeez. Here we go. I know you can't understand me, but put down the stapler or I will electrocute you.
Did you just talk?
Whoa. Did you just understand me? Oh my God, you can understand me! Stop! I've been so lonely. They try to talk to me all the time. All they hear is pika pika.
You can hear him, right?
Pika pika! Yeah, pika pika pika. He's adorable.
You're adorable. They can't understand me, kid.
Can no one else hear him? I don't need a Pokemon, period.
Then what about a world-class detective? Because if you want to find your pops, I'm your best bet. We're gonna do this, you and me. There's magic that brought us together, and that magic is called hope. Listen up. We got ways to make you talk. Or mime.
Yeah.
So tell us what we want to know. Pipe. Yes. Okay. I can. Shoving. Pushing. My problem is that I push people away and then hate them for leaving.
He's saying you can shove it.
What? I can shove it? Okay, that's it. No, we're switching roles. I'm bad cop. You're good cop.
No, we're not cops.
In my head, I saw that differently.
And we're back. You're listening to and watching On the Go with Tiffany Patton, your link to love, life, and liberty. And as I promised, we have the hilarious comedian Lunelle live on the go with us. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
And on the road.
And she is on the go, and that's good.
You live from Sacramento rental car spot.
Well, but that's all right. She's on the go at the rental car spot.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, Lunelle, you have taken the world by storm with your latest project. You on the big screen, ma'am. How did that happen?
Yeah, for a few seconds.
But it's okay. Listen. Those few seconds add up.
Oh yeah, I'm not taking the world by storm.
Yeah,
Tiffany Haddish is taking the world by storm.
Well,
I have been slowly trying to take the world by storm for 30 years. It ain't worked yet. But I do have a few things out there, and I'm, proud of that. And how did it happen? Because Bradley Cooper said, hey, I didn't have to audition for the part in A Star is Born, as we're speaking of that.
Mm-hmm.
Bradley is a friend of mine, because we made a movie together before called All About Steve. It was a Sandra Bullock film.
Yeah.
And we just remained friendly ever since then.
Right.
And lo and behold, we've been trying to get this project done for years.
Mm-hmm.
And when it came about, I got the call. And so there's 4 comics in the movie, actually. Andrew Dice Clay, Dave Chappelle, Eddie Griffin, and myself make cameos. So, I'm in good company.
Yes, that you are. And this is the remake of A Star is Born with Lady Gaga.
The fourth remake.
Yes, correct. Now, my favorite one until this one with Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga was the one with Chris Christopherson and Barbara Streisand. But this one...
Well, how you know that's your favorite one if you didn't see the other 2, which I'm sure you have not.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
You didn't see the one with Judy Garland, but
No.
I did. And the one before that was with James, I think it was Judy Garland and James Mason.
Mm-hmm.
The one before that was like somebody old, like Claudette Colbert or whatever like that.
Yeah.
This is the 4th remake.
So which one is your favorite?
This one.
All right.
Although, but of course the Streisand one was great as well.
Yeah.
Before this one, because that was a really big deal back in the 70s. And then the one before that, the one with Judy Garland, if you're a Garland fan like I am, and most of the K's are, then that one would have been your favorite. I think it depends on what era you're from.
True.
What your favorite is,
True. Now, okay, so you mentioned Tiffany Haddish, and I wanted to ask this question because I know you're really good friends with Cat Williams. And
Tiffany. And
so there was this thing that he stated on air, live on
the
air.
Breakfast Club.
Yes.
On the Breakfast Club.
Yes. Now,
you can be specific. We can be specific, right?
Okay. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Okay. So on the Breakfast Club, Tiffany Haddish and Kevin Hart.
No, that wasn't the Breakfast Club. That was on Wanda's.
That was
Wanda Smith show in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
My bad. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, Cat Williams on the Wanda Smith show stated basically in a nutshell, to sum it up, that he felt as if Tiffany Haddish kind of just came on the scene, that she didn't really put her dues in, she didn't put her time in to be as big as she is. But he also made mention of Kevin Hart as well. And then Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish went on the Breakfast Club. And, Tiffany was very modest. She was very humble. She said she, didn't want to take it personal like that. She was cool with him. She admired
But what she
him.
actually said is that he acted like she fucked his man or something like that.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Okay, that is what she said. Now Lunelle is always gonna keep it real. Yes, she that is what she said.
Saying these are facts.
These are
certifiable facts. That
yes,
you can pull up and
you
see.
can Google it. Yes, you can. Okay, so then Kevin Hart, he kind of went in, and he felt rightfully so. And there's been so many different people who've had their take and how they feel about what Cat Williams said. Have you and Cat talked about what he stated? Did he, because then there was kind of like a recanting of how he said it or what he said and regarding Tiffany Haddish.
Well, because he played nice with her at the Emmy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What is your take on that? Because my take, honestly, is that although it does seem like, she may have happened overnight, a lot of people don't understand that when you seem like you happened overnight, they don't understand maybe some of the backside of Damascus times that you have or some of the things that you had to go through, which Tiffany Haddish has stated many different things that she's gone through just to get to where she is. And then sometimes, life just happens and you happen to be at the right place at the right time or get the right role and things blossom for you. What is your take and how do you feel regarding that? Because they're both your friends. So how do you...
Well, Tiffany and I have been knowing each other for a very long time. We did a special on television that Snoop put together called Snoop Dogg Presents Bad Girls of Comedy many years ago. And Tiffany's been on the grind doing comedy for many years.
Yes.
She burst on the scene because of Girls Trip, and she's so popular that people have forgot who the other three ladies are in the movie.
This
is
is
it ready
true.
yet? Okay. And so I think she did an excellent job in the film.
She did.
I think that what she's getting credit for, what people are misunderstanding, she's not getting, she didn't burst into flames because of her comedic stand-up chop. She was a mediocre stand-up, in my opinion.
Okay.
But she's a superb comedic actress.
Yes.
There is a difference. There's two different things.
That's good.
And, because of her comedic acting skills, she can probably sell out in the comedy clubs. Will people get their money's worth?
Yes.
That's subjective, to whether you like her style of comedy or, Cheryl Underwood's style of comedy or, Whoopi Goldberg's and mine. That's subjective.
Right.
I think that, of course, she's cute. That always helps in Hollywood.
That does.
She's quirky.
Yeah.
Just like, an Amy Schumer or whatever like that. And she's nice, or she knows how to play nice, so people are definitely advising her, to just stay the humble route and stay the sweet route. Do that, and that's going to work for her. And I predict that Tiffany will one day get a dramatic role, a non-comedic role, and probably win an Oscar, just like she said that she would, because that's the way that the dominoes fall sometimes.
Yeah.
And everybody knows that comedians make great dramatic actors.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at the work of Robin Williams,
yes.
you look at the work of Eddie Murphy,
mm-hmm.
you look at the work of Whoopi Goldberg, comedians can flip it and be great dramatic actors, and that's why I think she's going to probably get her Oscar.
That's good.
I think that some of the things that have been offered to her have been mind-blowing, and that's what's fucking people up.
Okay.
You know, the Met Gala,
yeah,
the Met Ball. Hell,
mm-hmm.
we haven't even seen a comedian, you know, ever there, except maybe Whoopi.
That's true.
You know, and when you win a BET award or some kind of award over Angela Bassett and Lupita Nyong'o, that does tend to make a person tip their head to the side and go, really?
Right? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, you know, she's not doing anything that she's not supposed to do.
Right.
If somebody hands you the brass ring, you better grab that bitch and ride. And so that's what she's doing.
Right.
For people who cannot just admit that it's a little jealousy and a little haterade,
mm-hmm.
that's not being real.
Right.
You know?
That's right.
Do everybody wish they had Tiffany's career? I'm sure everybody do.
Mm-hmm.
Kat has had it.
Yeah.
She's also had some challenges along the way,
Say
which
that.
enabled Kevin to slide into that slot.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, there's always somebody, if you fuck it up, there's always somebody to take your place. Believe that. And they can literally get somebody who look just like you. You know?
Yeah.
So they replaced one small, powerful guy with another small, powerful guy.
You know what?
Kevin is doing some great stuff.
He really is.
You know, a little on the cocky side, but I guess when you run the world, you have the right to be that. I prefer to stay humble in mine
mm-hmm.
because I know just as quickly as you got it could be just as quick as you lose it.
Yeah.
I'm out here in Sacramento right now
mm-hmm.
with a mask on my face, looking at all this smoke that's in the air due to these fires. We have fires in Los Angeles, we have fires up here in Sacramento.
Yeah.
And all them people in their $1 million houses that were living
mm-hmm.
away from, you know, the ethnicities and the liberty, you know, it's all gone.
Yeah. That's
so
good.
everything that you get can be gone in a second. I just hope that Tiffany and Kat and everybody do good things
mm-hmm.
in the future with their money and their power, and that they enjoy it, you know, to the fullest.
You know what? That I don't think I could have said it better. I mean, and the reason why it was said so well, Lunelle, is because you keep it real. I don't know if you remember, but we took a picture and we were kind of joking, yourself and I, at the Essence Music Festival. I want to say it was about 2 or 3 years ago. We were back there with Charlie Wilson. And you...
Oh, yes, girl.
The one thing that I know about you is that I think what draws people to you is that you are real. And they know that what they see, they get what they see. And so many times you deal with people who, you know, they give you one face, and then, you know, when the lights turn off, there's someone else. With that being said, there's so many other young comedic actors and young persons that are trying to get into comedy. What type of advice would you give them? Because even though you may feel where your career is, I look at you as someone that trailblazed, and you are one of the legends in comedy, especially for women, because there are not a lot of women in comedy that have staying power. And you, my dear pointers that you would give those who may be wanting to enter into the realm of comedy.
Don't. That's my tip. It's not an easy life, you know, at all.
Yeah.
Comedy has, you know, caused divorces, has ruined relationships with children, especially if you're a woman and you're a mother and a wife.
Right, right.
It's very, 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 very difficult. I don't give advice much because I find that the comedic entities out here today do not care to hear any advice, and they certainly don't take any. I wanted to hear advice. I ran behind Paul Mooney probably for 8 or 9 years trying to get him to notice me. And now we talk every day.
Right.
We've cultivated a relationship. Laura Hayes is from California, and we've been friends that I'm doing an interview right now. And so, a fan.
See.
And so, that's crazy. Turn it! Okay. I was about to say a bad word.
Oh.
And so, you know, the Ronaldo Rays and the that have passed on and things like that. Those are people that I've been behind, and I watched and I studied and I listened to and I asked questions. These newer comedic entities. I could have stood in the line and got the car quicker. And so I don't give advice because they don't want to hear it. They, you know, it's just like, you know, when the millennials pop on the scene, they think they know everything, and they don't. So if somebody was really interested and really wanted to talk to me and really had the fire in their soul, I would be able to tell that. And I might share some things, but I don't have time or energy to be wasting my breath on people who are not really serious about the craft or serious about the words that I have to say. Let them bump their ass and find out on their own, just like, you know, everybody does.
Yeah.
But I don't suggest this life for anybody. It's just a life it has to be in you. The fire has to be in you to want to do it. Yeah. And if you want to do it that bad, you don't need no advice from nobody. You just go straight ahead and you forge forth. I wasn't turned into a comedian. I was born one. And therefore, I've listened to people and studied people and watched people. I didn't try to get on stage every time I went to a club. I studied the people that I was watching that were in the positions that I want to be. Now, having said that, you know, I don't have a show. I've never had a show. I don't, you know, I don't see going to the Met Ball in my future. I don't think I'm going to be one of the, you know, the chic elites of Black Hollywood or anything like that. I'm more like I said, the Paul Moody type, where my bluntness and honesty can help me or it can hinder me. But either way, I'm still going to be who I am, and it's really up to God and to lead my steps. You know what I mean?
That's good. That's good. So what's next for you, Lunelle? What do you have cooking in the works for us?
Well, I'm on tour, as I just landed here in Sacramento, the Easily Annoyed Comedy Tour.
Okay.
And I'll be going around the country. People can check my schedule out at heylunelle.com, HEYLUENELL.com.
Okay.
And you can check my tour schedule out. You will have the dates for the interview dated in January for some of the dates. We usually do like 4 cities at a time and post about 4 cities at a time.
Okay.
You know, got my little part in The Star is Born, and I have in May, I think it'll be coming out the Netflix special, Dolomite Is My Name, starring Eddie Murphy. I have a lovely part in that, playing Rudy Ray Moore's aunt.
All right.
And I have, you know, other things coming up. You just have to keep a watch on my Instagram at Lunelle, at LUENELL, and that will really keep you up to date. I'm doing anything on Instagram that's lit. Like, I would go to it as soon as we hang up and check out some of the things I posted just today. So,
well, I definitely will.
Yeah. So you know, make a living, keep my daughter healthy and happy, and you know, keep the house together and pay for these cars and, you know, all that. I was able to put my daughter through college with no financial aid debt, so we don't have that to worry about.
That's good.
But, you know, because of that, of course, I don't have a house yet.
Oh,
so, you know, it's all about, you know, what you want. I just work and keep looking forward and keep it together. That's
well, you know what, Lunelle, as long as you keep being who you are, I I believe that there's going to be a major door when you least expect it that opens up because of your consistency and because you haven't changed and you stayed true to who you are and because you are humble. And with that being said, one thing that I saw, I like to die when I watched it, but is you, I hear you got a thing for Bruno Mars.
Oh, baby. That's my boyfriend in my head. He's everything, and see, humbleness goes a long way. His 24 Karat Magic Tour just ended in Hawaii.
Yes,
he's like the king of Hawaii because Hawaii and the Philippines have never had a crossover major star like Bruno. Never. So he's the king. And, he's Puerto Rican and Hawaiian, Puerto Rican Filipino, Puerto Rican Hawaiian, born in Hawaii. And, now his 24 Karat Magic Tour has ended, and he's actually going to feed 24,000 people for Thanksgiving. So that's what I'm talking about. Now I should get this other talk. Oh, Lord. And, you have to give back. Yeah. Just because you have a big house in the hills and a swimming pool and a badass wife or a badass husband and cars means shit. Because that's not going to be your legacy. Here lies Lunelle, she had 9 cars. That don't mean nothing. Yeah. But what are you going to do to make a mark in this world? Who can you help? I don't need a 15-bedroom house. Somebody could be living in my house and not even know it. Right. I need a, nice 5-bedroom, maybe 7 bathroom, because I love a bathroom. Right. And that's about it. You can only be in one room at a time. Yeah. And people just excess is just disgusting and ridiculous to me. But people do so much, so anyway, we will see, Yeah. I got 7 brothers and sisters. There's a lot that I need to do besides have a 15-bedroom house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Well, Lunelle, I thank you so much for, one, keeping it real. Just not just today, but always, because I can always count on you to be that. I love who you are because you are real. Once again, I'm looking for that big open door to happen for you, because you do understand.
When you find it, let me know where it is. I ain't been through it yet, but I'm ready to go.
Oh, all right. Well, then it's gonna come to you because you're ready, and that is gonna definitely be my continued prayer for continued success and big major doors to open up even yet and still. And the thing with Eddie Murphy, that's sounding really, really good on Netflix. I can't wait to see it, Lunelle.
Yeah, that's going to be amazing. I'm really excited about it.
You should be. You should be. Well, please make sure that you get on the go with Lunelle. Make sure that you go to her website, find out her tour dates so that you can, if you want to laugh your guts out, you might want to go to this. If you're looking for a good laugh, some people say you laugh to keep from crying. Go laugh on purpose with Lunelle. She'll get you there, guaranteed. I thank you so much, Lunelle, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. And
okay, go to that Instagram like I told you, make your day.
Yeah, please make sure that you follow Lunelle at her Instagram and give us the Instagram again, Lunelle.
At Lunelle, at Lunell, and I do write back, especially if you're cute.
Okay, so if you got that 24 karat on you, she's gonna give you a call. She's gonna holler back at you.
Holler back.
Yes.
That's right.
I thank you so much for being on the go, Lunelle. You have an amazing weekend and knock their socks off tonight.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you. Thank you.
All right.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I have been on the go with Lunelle. The woman is amazing. She is funny, but she is real. And if you want more of that, you need to just follow her on her Instagram at Lunelle. And she says she has a lot for you to see. So if you're looking to laugh and have it all kept real, you make sure that you follow her. I thank you for following me. Please make sure that you follow me on Instagram as well at OnTheGoTP, and on Facebook, I'm On The Go with Tiffany Patton podcast and TV show. And my go to our website because we'll be having some things there very soon. I'll be giving away some movie tickets and things so that you can get on the go to the show that will be coming up in the holiday season. And that's www.onthegottiffanypatton.com. I'd like to thank all of my guests, Mr. A.D. Dolphin with Dherbs, as well as about to be my new fitness guru, Mr. Arron Sain, and of course, where would we be without the food from Chef Maurice at Lone Star Catering? Make sure that you go to thebestinblack.com, go to services, then click on Lone Star Catering. You can vote for him as many times as you can from now until November 23rd. And of course, thank you so much to Lunelle for being on the go with me. And everyone was on the go while we were on the show today. Please make sure that you sow love and you show love, because there's someone who needs you exactly the way you are. Until next week. Next week, we got David Banner for you. Have a good night.
Come on, let's see what's happening. Let's get on the go with Tiffany Patton. On the